no one's watching this video over PreAP Test 1-2. Which expression is represented on the number line? Let's see. The answer is negative 12. One of these will give me negative 12. Opposite of 12 divided by negative 3. Or you can think of it as you have 12 divided by 3, first of all, is 4. The 2 negative. Opposite of negative is positive. Positive 4. A is a silly answer. Let's go to C and D. Opposite, you do negative mean opposite of a negative is positive. 3 times 4 is 12. Or another way you say opposite of 3 groups of negative 4. Here's one group, 2 groups, 3. That's negative 12. What's the opposite of negative 12? Positive 12. That's a silly answer. And 3 groups of negative 4 is negative 12. It's D, definitely. So do you see the 3 groups jumping to negative 4? That's the answer. And this one would be, oh, some of you like the KCF. I do add the opposite when subtracting. Add opposite. That's 12. Doesn't make sense. Number 2, look at the graph below. Which statement is true? The location of the rational number are all in the correct spot. Well, first let's look. Between 1 and 2, you have 1 and 3, 4. Yeah? So far it's all correct. Between 0 and negative 1, that's negative half. That's correct. Between negative 2 and negative 3 and 2 third. Wait. If this is negative 2, shouldn't it be like numbers like negative 2.1, negative 2.2, negative 2.3, all the way to negative 2.9? This is in the wrong spot. Negative 3 and 2 thirds should not be between. C is the answer. Matt, Chad, Joe, Steve could run the farther while stopping. Put them from greatest to least. What do you remember about a number line? It goes from least to greatest. So we're going to look from right to left. So this is half. This is 1. This is 0. Whatever you did, Matt, by accident, half. Chad is 7/8. Well, think about it. These are 8 parts. He's probably going to be somewhere on this side. So 7/8 is Chad. All right, I just cannot start guessing now. So let's start. Well, we know 3/4 will be somewhere right here. 3/4 is Steve. Let's look at Joe. 3/5 can be also written as 3 divided by 5 or 3 divided by 5 groups. If you have a problem turning fractions to decimal, think of typo. Top goes in, bottom goes out. So can 5 go into 3? I don't think so. Can 5 go into 30? 6 groups. So 0 and 6/10 goes right here, and that is Joe. All right, so Chad, where exactly will he go? 7 divided by 8, or 7 divided by 8 parts. Can 8 go 7? No, placeholders. Can 8 go to 70? 8 times. 70 minus 64 is 6. Bring that to 0. How many groups of 8 go to 60? 7 times. 56. How many groups of 8 go 45 times? That's 875,000. Some people round it to 8,800. So it will probably go right here. So it's Chad, Steve, 7/8, 3, well, so either A or B. Then 3/4, B is the answer. Another way is find a common denominator. Rename each fraction as a common denominator. Which of the following expression simplifies to 1? You should remember this question from your last test. So, what do you know about subtraction? It is keep, change, flip, or like that. If you like that from Patterson, I don't use it. No, me junior high teachers use that. We use add opposite. Keep, add opposite. 39 negatives, and I put 40 negatives to it. That's a lot of negatives. So it's negative 79. Negative 1 times 1. So what's the opposite of one group of negative 1? It's one group with negative 1. So opposite of it is 1. Or another way to think of it, opposite of negative is positive. 19 plus negative 20. Oh wait, which one's simplified to 1? So far it's 2. So no, D cannot be the answer. Well, we know 1 can't be the answer. Oh, we're done. It's actually A, the answer. Use the multiple choice to help you. Well, if you know 1 doesn't work, so you can scratch out B, C, and D. So A is the answer. Done. If you want to know, this is negative 1, this is negative 1. Number 5. What can you tell me about a Venn diagram about whole numbers and integers? Whole numbers and integers have no numbers in common. Wait, a whole number is like 5, 6. Integer is like any positive or negative whole number. They do share stuff. Some whole numbers are not integers. 5, 6, 0, 1, 2. Aren't all of them integers? No. All integers are whole numbers. So negative 5 is a whole number? No. D is the answer. Whole numbers are integers. Table below shows the temperatures. Put them from coldest, least to greatest. So for all my Canadian students, which I have a lot this year, my mom's Canadian, by the way, it goes from least to greatest. So it goes from least to greatest. So we're doing smallest number to largest number. So we're looking for the most negative of all. Well, B is silly, and D is silly. So it's either A or C. Negative 12 is this thing. Negative 11. So far we're good. Then 11, fix a placeholder here. Is 1150 less than 1145? No. C is the answer. 45 is less than 50. Number 7, a shark swim at a depth of 275 feet below negative. After sighting a whale, it moves 190 closer to the surface. So it goes up 190. Goes up. Where is it now? Well, first of all, think about it. Is it above the ocean, above the sea level? No. It still lives in the water. It's going up, so is it going to go lower? No. So it's either B or C. So we have negative 275 plus 190. Are there more positive, negative? More negatives? By how many more? How many more negatives are there? 85 more negatives. C is the answer. Number 8. Mr. Lang plants a daffodil that has a diameter of 1/25. Find it as a decimal. That's 1 divided by 25. 1 divided by 25 parts. Can 25 go 1? Nope. Placeholder. Can 25 go into 10? No. 0 times. Be careful here. Near 0. Can a group of 25 go into 100? 4 times. 0, 0, 400. B is the answer. Which of the following is not equal to 1 and 6/10? Or 1 and 3/5 as you simplify? Let's see. 10 go into 16, one group, 1 and 6/10. Oh, that's correct. 1 and 60 hundredths, or 1 and 60 tenths, that goes, absolute value bar is 1 and 60. That's correct. That's 16/10, that's 1 and 6/10. But then the negative means opposite of, so it's negative 1 and 6. C is the answer. Because all the rest are positive, that's the only one that's negative. 10. Which ordered pair represents a point whose x coordinate is twice the y coordinate is listed in quadrant 3? Remember big C? 1, 2, 3. So what do you know about quadrant 3? Numbers in quadrant 3. They start with negative and they go down, so negative, negative. So it can't be these two. So x has to be twice the y. So what number is y? Negative 2. Twice that is negative 4. A is the answer. 11. Which number line best represents the numbers that have an absolute value that is greater than or equal to 1? So here's absolute value 1. So it has to be greater than 1. Well, let's look at this. If 1/2. Is 1/2 greater than 1? Absolute value is how far? Is 1/2, how far is it? It's half a unit. Is that greater? No. These two are wrong. So it's either C or D. These only point to certain numbers. And it stops exactly 5. Isn't absolute value 6 greater than 1? Yes, but this one says it stops at 5. This has an arrow that keeps going. C is the answer. If you look at the negative, remember, absolute value of negative 5 is 5. That's going to be greater than 1. 12. All right, she surveys all these students. Which statement is true? First of all, let's count the number of students. There are 18, 19, 25 kiddos. The part of students who like vanilla is represented by the equation 8 out of 25. 8 divided by 25. 8 25th. Is it going to be 3,200? Let's see. Can a group of 25 go 80? 3 times. Can a group of 25 go 50? 2 times. That's true. Oh. We're done, I guess.
Parents,
So,
we
8,
appreciate
25.
It if you would.
This is open house, by the way.
We know that we're getting
8.
here early to avoid the weather. The cafeteria is open. If you would like to wait in the cafeteria, we would appreciate that. The teachers
Welcome to
are
open
not
house,
ready
everybody.
for parents yet, so we would appreciate it if you would wait in the cafeteria. Thank you
This
so
is
much.
312. Can you rewrite this as 3 divided by 12 or 3 divided by 12 parts? So it would be, let's see, yes. Number 14. Which of the following, 3 sets of numbers are shown in a Venn diagram. Which of the following is an integer but not a whole number? So we have one. So which one will be an integer but not? Let's solve each one. What's 5 groups of -7 is -35. Opposite of it, remember opposite is 35. Can you do 12 and divide it into 0 groups? That's called it's impossible, undefined. Next one. How do you subtract again? Add the opposite. So we have -8 with 3 positive. That's -5. You have 9 negatives, put 10 positive, you have 1 more positive. So which one is an integer? Cannot be a whole number. Not a whole number. This is not a whole number. Because a whole number is positive. So C is the answer. Coordinate grids are shown. Points J, K, L, and M. Dun, 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 dun. Which one represents the order pair -2? So again, we start with x, y. So x is -2-ish. So right here. Y is 3. K is the answer. Number 16. Tara played a math game, had the 5 cards shown. Her score was a sum. Sum means add. What was her final score? 7 plus 0 is 7. 7 take away 4 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 with 10 negatives. Our score will be -5. And here's a bonus, referring back to question 16. What is the difference of the greatest and the least value? The greatest value is 7. The least value, the smallest number, is -10. So to add the opposite, the difference is 17. So this is test 1-2 for PreAP.